is the stuff of movies. It sounds like a story someone would make up. Here's a man who has it made, working for one of the largest automobile manufacturers in the world, and he quits not only to build a different kind of automobile, but a different kind of company. He wanted to make a sports car, relatively inexpensive, that would last for years. And he wanted the company to be the ethical car company. And then what happened? Today, a lot of people who bought DeLoreans think they have an orphan, a lemon. And what about all those DeLoreans that remain unsold? Here's evening's Lee Jordan to take a look at the future of the DeLorean.
Once upon a time, they were America's fairy tale couple, John DeLorean and Christina Ferrari. John was a rebel who left a $500,000 a year job at General Motors to create a car company all his own. Christina was, and still is, one of America's most beautiful models. Together, they scaled the heavenly heights of success in a well-documented life of luxury. But then, the bottom fell out. It will be some time before we know the end of their story, but what about the embodiment of John DeLorean's grand ambitions, the slippery steel gray sports car that bore his name? Today, there are only a couple hundred of them left unsold, stored in a Columbus, Ohio parking lot. All of these DeLoreans belong to Consolidated International, a Columbus company that had ridden to DeLorean's rescue once before when he needed some financial breathing room to keep his ailing company afloat. After John DeLorean's arrest and indictment, Consolidated bought all the remaining DeLoreans and the parts, and they've been selling them at bargain prices. That is, if you consider $21,000 to be a bargain. And after these 200-some-odd DeLoreans are gone, that's it. It's an ironic end for a machine that was meant to be one of the world's ultimate symbols of prestige and success. Saul Schenck, president and chairman of Consolidated, knows this is a selling point.
I feel very sure and very strongly that the car will appreciate in value. Many of the people buying the cars, the car buyers, feel the same way.
The DeLorean has a look that nobody could mistake for the competition, with a one-of-a-kind stainless steel body and flamboyant gull-wing doors that opened onto an interior as snug as it was luxurious. All in all, it was a car designed to attract attention and buyers, but it wound up generating a lot more reviews than receipts. And even among the critics, there were many who just weren't impressed with what the DeLorean delivered for its initial asking price of $25,000. Still, Consolidated's division manager, Don Bowman, says buyers are definitely interested in the car. For the Volvo engine, the Rolls-Royce leather interior, and the space-age gull-wing doors. Now, I would think that a door like this would really be trouble in a parking lot that, you know, you get in a tight spot and you want people to get out.
That's what most people think, but in reality, the door itself, as you can see, it comes out 14 inches at its widest point. It's a little deceptive, but that's all that comes out. So it's actually a lot easier to get out of this car in a parking lot than it is a regular car if you have somebody real close to you.
The design and amenities are nice, but a sports car shows its mettle when driven. Take it. Obviously, John DeLorean planned for his car to succeed. He attracted backers from all over the world, hired top designers and engineers, but despite a promising start, the DeLorean Motor Company floundered.
There were two problems. One, he completely overestimated the demand for the car. He set up a plant and produced cars at the rate of 30,000 to 35,000 a year. And there just was not a market for that many cars. Being from General Motors, he couldn't comprehend and couldn't understand and couldn't cope with building a small quantity of cars.
So now, the only market for the remaining DeLoreans is a handful of automotive curiosity seekers looking for an investment, one that can be taken out for a spin from time to time.
Are beginning to move now. There are only about 150 left.
And the price is going up, too. They're $22,500 now, so you better hurry. James Coburn will play the ill-fated DeLorean in a film production that will cost $7 million. A remnant of the DeLorean dream sits in a garage in Columbus, Ohio. It's a 24-karat gold-plated car. It's for sale, and the price is $100,000. Although the dealer has received offers, he's reluctant to part with it. He says that there are only 2 others in the world like it, and that this